What's maybe one of the most outrageous fraud scenarios that you ever detected that you thought, wow, you didn't even know that that kind of fraud existed?
This is one that I personally caught. I call it the double click fraud. It was an affiliate based click program. Affiliates were getting paid to drive click traffic into network and all this stuff. And we were getting some customer complaints that they bought an exorbitant amount of traffic, like 80% of their traffic came from this one source. It wasn't producing results. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We get a couple links, we start tracing it down. And one of my ex partners at this point, we're looking at this type of fraud. Remember when you used to click on a link, it actually used to make the sound click?
Yes.
So I don't know, some sites still do it for just a nostalgia, but for the most part, that's been gone for a while now. So what was happening was we went to this affiliate site and we had to go down a rabbit hole to find it. And my partner was just listening to music. So he had his volume turned up and he shut the music up and he was going around. We're both going on stuff. And all of a sudden he clicks and I hear click, click. I'm like, did you click on 2 links that quick? He goes, no. And what happened? He goes, I don't know. So then we basically opened up our developer tools. We started digging onto the website, trying to find out what it was just so you understand for this example, the way an iframe works is you pick a frame and it's almost like having a web page behind it and you're looking at a window to see that page behind it. And that's kind of like a visual effect of what an iframe looks like. So imagine taking that iframe. So let's say instead of a banner, you make it a 1x1 pixel and then they pin that under the mouse pointer. So now as you're flowing through a website and you're doing different things, your mouse is literally moving on the page behind it through the iframe window. So if you're tracking user behavior, so you're not looking at robotic movements and you're saying, no, this is a legitimate person. But when you click, they had their code set to slide the page up to a click URL. So when you click, that you got credit for the click on top and the click on the iframe.
Wow.
And you heard click, click twice. So a click took place behind the scene. The page went to the advertiser, but the person never saw the advertising's web page. So there was never any performance there. It was easy to fix once we knew what they were doing, but it's like, hats off to that. That was very creative.
Very clever. I mean, and that just goes to show why fraud needs to be at the forefront of your mind because it can be that clever.